Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, September 18th. You're on the Cross Boss channel. I'm Morgan, and we're going to try and solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle together as a team. I will need your help and support, at least your positive vibes at the bare minimum. Today's puzzle is constructed by Adam Wagner. I'm pretty sure we've seen Adam's name here, so that doesn't help us with much. But I always mention it, so I don't know why. 90-day streak headed towards 185, so we've got a ways to go, but we are officially in, I don't know, we are streaking. And we're going to continue streaking until we stop streaking. That's about it. Trying to think what else is going on. Had a couple concerts this week, and definitely starting to feel like fall here in the Rocky Mountains. Cold mornings, and we'll probably get, a snow dusting before too long. I'm really glad that it's not boiling hot summer. I live in one of the mildest places in the country, and I still think summer is way too hot, and I don't know how the rest of you are managing. Anyways, I also live in a very cold place, and you would be like, why would you live there? So, to each his own. It's Thursday. We're expecting some trickery, possibly trickeration. Wordplay, misdirection, a theme, perhaps, could be. Rebus, I don't know. But there's only one way to find out, right? Is to crack in here. So, without further ado, let's do it. Hope your week's going well. Customizable all-in-one internet digest. Oh boy, I don't know what that is even. I don't even know what realm we're in. Shoots for the stars. Is that aspires? Maybe. I don't know why I feel like this one's going to be tough based on that 1A, and this grid also not a lot of black spaces here. There's a lot of fill to be had. Game played on an 8x8 board. Like chess, checkers, right? Is that 8x8? I don't know. Thumbs down from me. I'm a no. Thumbs down from me. I'll pass. Meditation chant, in a sense. So I'm guessing this is going to be part of our theme, and we'll need a little more info to crack into it. Sought after. Sought after. Seeked. A variety of bark. So that could be I kind of think this is going to be a dog bark, right? It's going to be arf or a yip or something. Grr. Something you might change on a bed. Is it just your sheets? Right? Or linens? Something Ulrich. Lars Ulrich, the Metallica drummer. Fun fact, Lars's bandmate, James Hetfield, lives here in Vale, so I see him around sometimes. Gave a sneak preview of, I think they're on tour right now. Gave a sneak preview of. Previewed, but tennis do-over in a way, so it's going to be, the word let is going to be in this answer, I think, and it's going to be some kind of wordplay that includes let. Counterparts of countesses in British peerage. Are they earls? Could be dukes. Dukes? I don't know. This is awful. Equine hybrid. Like a llama? I don't know. One in bone. Bon. So un and boon. School with a satellite campus in Calexico. I bet this is UCSD or something, would be my guess. Although, starting this with a U, San Diego State University maybe? SDSU? I bet that's it. Terse reply to why. 'Cause. Maybe. Holdings of winnings. Oh, God. Thingham. That's probably a doodad. Superman portrayer Christopher, in so many words. Man of few Reeves. I don't know. Superman portrayer Christopher. So it's Reeves in so many words. Is it like abbreviation? Like, do we fit Reeves into abbreves or something? I don't know. Heart pumping stuff. Goal to shoot for. Like an aim, right? Oops. So this could be Hong Kong or King Kong. But this is going to be other. So we'll go with Hong Kong. Went to Hong Kong in 1990, maybe? God, I'm old. Steeplechase unit. Steeplechase is, like a leg of a race. Bar from the bank. Bar from the bank. Like a gold ingot, right? Borderer of the Indian state of Sikkim. Passport or driver's license in a manner of speaking. A photo ID? No. Oh, this is a theme one, so it's going to be themier. Who wrote Existentialism is a Humanism in 1945? Existentialism is a humanism. First person, that's Adam. Spread some dirt. Manure. A Gershwin brother, that's Ira Gershwin, right? Muscle car whose name evokes a U.S. road trip. Don't know. Action star jet. So Jet Li. So I get that the themers are all a celebrity name that's going to be tweaked somehow. So don't worry about the check. It's on me. Close contemporary. OO and OOO in chess notation. Yikes. Like some shoes at a cobbler's. Yikes. 6 minutes for the first pass. Not very good or quick, and definitely feeling like this one's going to be a tough one. If you're not in for a longish video, then tune out now. Takes turns. Rotates. Maybe. I don't know. One might say big savings all week. A print ad, maybe? Some kind of an ad, right? Oh yeah, and Earl's. That looks good. I like the way that happened. Print ad. One might say big savings all week. Rosh Hashanah horns. Oh, right. They have that horn that they blow, like some nouns. Proper. Gets away from. Well, that's going to be evades or eludes, right? Something you might change on a bed. I'm going to say this is either evades or eludes, right? Nickname from the medieval Spanish knight Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar. Nickname for El Cid. And that was a painter. Gave a sneak preview of. Like, toured. This is going to be brutal. Mideast capital, that's probably Doha. I feel like that's the one we see here. Victorious military underdog in the Bible. Sports bet based on total points scored. Wow, well that's the over-under, which means that I got two mistakes in that goal to shoot for? Oh, par. Okay, over under. Sister of Helios in Greek myth. Barrier to entry, perhaps. I think that's just like a turnstile, right? Chewed out. Chewed out. Berated. Maybe. Slothfulness, inertia. It's interesting because inertia is also an object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest stays at rest. So like slothfulness is one end of inertia, right? Shoots for the stars, goes big. There we go. What's this? Thumbs down for me. Thumbs down for me. Oh, I vote no. Sought after, desired. Okay. And a fortuitous gift is a godsend, because God sent it. Tennis do-over in a way. A roulette. A roulette? Maybe. Gideon. I don't know what Gideon did, but I know that Gideon's Bible is a thing, so there you go. Change on a bed a diaper. I wouldn't change that on a bed, but one might. Holdings of winnings. That's the prize pool. All right, so the downs have been a lot friendlier to us than the acrosses. That's good. And we finally got our first themer, so that's what we call progress. France's third largest city after Paris and Marseille is Lyon. Equine hybrid, like a Winnie. Quality to which a unique 6-character code is assigned. What? What? Quality to which a unique 6-character code. The arcade staple with a joystick is. Arcade staple with a joystick. Inside of. Amid. Large chemical containers, a vat. So what is this? Superman portrayer Christopher in so many words. I feel like this is the hue, but a hinny? That can't be. Superman portrayer in so many words. Credit cards are plastic, which means Adam is wrong. First person is constellation whose name is Latin for lizard. I think this is plasma, right? Lizard. U.S. history or calculus BC. What? U.S. history or calculus BC. What is calculus BC? Kind of illusion, optical. Do some storytelling, narrate. Ascertained bit by bit. That's gleaned. Oops. So, borderer, this must be Nepal. Oh, this would be Sartre. Garden guardians are gnomes. I wonder what the history of that is. Italy's third largest city after Rome and Milan. That must be Naples. So 2 third largest city clues. Words before a contingency plan. What is that, like, or else? If not, I feel like if not might be it. Invader would siege you, spread some dirt. Oh, this is gonna be gossip, right? Oops, gossip. So prize pots? Prize pots? Prize pots? Maybe. Play fight is to spar. This is okay. All right. A pelican. All right. So action star Jet Li, in a nutshell, pecan. Okay. And so here, tennis do-over. So ROUTE. Nah. I thought that was gonna really. Thought that was really gonna get me there. Your age mate. That's dumb. If you ask me, in my opinion. Soul's shoes at a cobbler's are resold. Its youngest host was a 7-year-old Drew Barrymore. Oh, SNL. Oh, that would have been after E.T. E.T. was the first movie I ever saw. And I probably missed that SNL appearance by Drew, though. All right, 15 minutes. It's interesting that we have such a hemispheric divide here, but like the whole right side of the grid is filled in and the left side has a lot of work to do, so hopefully we can get there. Customizable all-in-one internet digest. What is that? I also don't really know if Doha is right. Is it like Reuters? Is that? This must be Othello. I have played Othello, but I don't remember it super well. Meditation chant. So somewhere in here is going to be Om, right? That's the meditation chant, OM. I'm not sure about Doha, though. Meditation chant. Variety of bark, ARF. Gave a sneak preview of. I mean, this does feel like it'll end in D. Oh, it is El Cid, maybe. Is it a C? This would be a store ad. Okay. So I had. So maybe not rotates. Takes turns. This is killing me because I know the answer to this. We have hosted the Jewish high holidays at the amphitheater, and I know this. Meditation chant. Gave a sneak preview of. Oof. We might not get there today. Arcade stable. So this is some kind of a game. The joystick. Some kind of a game. Arcade stable with a joystick. So, I mean, this must be Reeve, right? And this is a bear event. passport or driver's license in a manner of speaking. Oh, a crane game. There we go. And this must be prize pots. I don't know. Passport or driver's license in a manner of speaking. So this must be like an ID, right? First person. Muscle car whose name evokes a U.S. road trip. A Trans Am. That's interesting. I never put that together. OO and OOO in chess notation. Those must be castles. If not, there we go. First person is the self. Yeah, that's it. Oh, whoops. What did I just do? So this is wrong. This is an AP class, I think. And this must be a lap. AP class and accident. Oh yeah, accent and ID. Lacerta? Lacerta. Blah. This is not going great. Takes turns. Like a shofar? I feel like it's a word that sounds very much like a more common word, and that when I get it, I'm going to be like, oh, right. Some nouns. I mean, like people, places, things, proper nouns. Maybe this is Doha. Curved lines on sheet music. I mean, the quality. Could this be anything other than hue? Q, do. It's gotta be hue. And a hinny. I don't love that one. I don't know, man. Custom all-in-one internet digest. This is a something feed, maybe. And nouns like feminine? Gave a sneak preview of. Gave a sneak preview of. Teased. So this is slugs. Oh, this is rotates, an RSS feed. Oh, eludes. I wrote elides, and this is too much. And could this be anything else? This is going to be really bad if I don't have it here. Reeve. I just don't really get that. Like, Superman portrayer Christopher Reeve, in so many words. Oh, a rant is so many words. That's kind of loose, man. I don't know. This was pretty hard. There's a lot of unusual fill. There's some really loose, challenging clues. We've got some stuff like Hinny. I don't know. Hinny. Ugh. That was hard. Yeah, I was pretty skeptical about my ability to get this done, and there was several places that I just wasn't sure. Slurs, curved lines on sheet music. Interesting. I suppose if you have to clue slurs, that's probably the safest way. So let's have a look. RSS feed. Interesting note about an RSS feed. I started doing these videos as part of a blog. I wrote a blog, crossboss.blog, for 500 plus days in a row, where I did a full recap of the New York Times crossword. And one day someone commented on my blog. They said, "Can you update the RSS feed to do blah blah blah?" And I responded, I was like, "Absolutely, I'm happy to do that. What is an RSS feed?" And they walked me through it, and I learned. But I don't really like that, and I think that's a tough way to start the puzzle for 1A. Goes big, Othello. I don't remember a ton about Othello, but it's kind of similar to checkers. It's got two colors of discs, and you take each other's discs. I think Othello, you have to like maybe surround them or something, kind of like Go, the game Go. I vote no. Too much. Meditation chant. Om, in a sense. So, in a sense is touch. That's the sense. And Om, too much. I just feel like this all needs to tie together better. Like, too much needs to have some connection to this, and it doesn't appear to. Desired, arf, diaper, Lars Ulrich, teased, roulette. So tennis do-over in a way. So the way is the root, and tennis do-over is the let. Earls. I don't know much about British peerage, but I know that Earl is a thing. So an equine hybrid is a hinny. So is that like a horse donkey? No, a horse. I don't know. One in Bonn. So I guess that's Germany, not France. Whoops. San Diego State University. They had a nice run in the NCAA tournament last year. And Calexico, I'm assuming, is somewhere near where California meets Mexico. San Diego adds up, and that was kind of a stretch, so I'm glad I got it. Why? Because a doodad is a thingum, rare event. So Reeve within rant. Heart pumping stuff is plasma, par, Hong Kong, lap, ingot, Nepal. I think if I were Nepalese, I would prefer a clue that was about Nepal rather than, hey, Nepal is next to India. Accident. So we have in a manner of speaking. So a manner of speaking is an accent, and your ID is in that. Sartre. If you had asked me when did Sartre live, I might have been off by hundreds of years. Surprised that he was around in this past hundo. So there you go. First person is the self. Spread some dirt to gossip. Ira Gershwin, Trans Am. Action star Jet in a nutshell. So Lee in a pecan. It's on me. Age mate. I don't think anyone has ever said that, so stupid. Castles, chess notation, that's another thing, like, queen 5 to rook 3, it's like, okay, I don't have any idea what's going on here. Shoes at a cobbler's are resold, rotates, store ad. That feels like old timey, you know? Everything's digital now, and I don't know. A shofar. And it does sound like chauffeur. Remember, I was like, it sounds like another more common word. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, shofar, but it does kind of sound like chauffeur. Feminine nouns, eludes, El Cid. That's a tough one. I think El Cid was a painter though, right? That's El Greco. El Cid. So, shows what I know. Doha. I recently was trying to make some travel arrangements for this winter, and they were like, oh, but if you connect in Doha, then it will only take 12 days to get where you're going. I was like, cool. Gideon, as in the Bible. Over under. This is big time over under season. Football season is big time over under season. Sister of Helios, Eos, the goddess of the morning, right? Or the sun, the morning. Style, berated, inertia, God send. Prize pots. I feel like prize pool was a little more on the nose, but prize pots would also be like a great name for like a marijuana dispensary. Slurs are curved lines on sheet music. I don't know that I knew that. It adds up, but Leon is that place. Hue is that thing. Crane game is a big waste of your money. Other, amid, vat, plastic, Lacerta. That's the name of that constellation? I've never heard of a constellation named Lacerta. And I certainly didn't know that was Latin for lizard. Weird. AP class and advanced placement class. Optical illusion. Narrate. Gleaned. Gnomes in your garden. Another third largest city one. Napoli. If not, is your contingency plan. Siege. Spar. SNL. And IMO. I wonder if SNL is like the most often used fill in this puzzle. I don't know. Hey, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. That was challenging for sure. Like, I'm going to call that like an 8 out of 10. I think I kind of got lucky in a couple places. And a rare event makes a lot more sense than a bear event. But I was so lost on that one that I was like, I just got to try them all. So, I don't know. What are you going to do? Sometimes I'm the cross boss, and sometimes the cross boss is me. So that's life. Anyways, though, if you enjoyed watching me solve this puzzle, then you can click the like button, and I will know that you enjoyed watching me solve this puzzle. That's awesome. Real one-to-one exchange there. And if you want to see more of these type of solves, you can subscribe to the Cross Boss channel. This is what we do here. We just solve the puzzle and talk about it. So, yeah, that's all I got. That's all the gas in the tank. Next few days I don't have shows. We have like a week off before the next concert event, so I'm kind of chilling and easing into fall and trying to enjoy a little bit of early season foliage and all that good stuff. So I'd say like pretty good chance you're getting another solve this weekend. I don't know when or where, but that's the beauty of cross bosses. It strikes when you're least suspecting it. So yeah, like, subscribe, and most importantly, I hope you'll join me again next time for another solve of the New York Times crossword. Thanks.